Okay guys, not quite sure what the hell's going on with the whole door thing. So let's just go back the way we came. I'm just going to assume that that door, for whatever reason, doesn't work. But that's okay, because we pretty much have everything we came here for now. In fact, the only thing I think we need... let's see, we've got the battery. We've got the Doom... No, we have everything we need. Yeah. So, we should, in theory... If I go back into here... We should, in theory, be able to go... back up out here. I don't know why... See, I'm thinking about the second key. The fact that that was on the bed and not in the clock. I can't remember... if that's supposed to happen like that. Excuse me. I'm guessing maybe it is. But that's kind of interesting, because that means there's that puzzle that Chris doesn't have to do. But that's fine. So I'm pretty confident now that we can leave here and go into the underground. Which, to be fair, from what I can remember... when I played as I was going to say Claire then. Getting too excited for Resident Evil Revelations, which as of this recording is less than a week away. In fact, by the time that that this video is up, and all the rest of this series is up, which I think might be one more video after this one, we should be deep into Resident Evil Revelations. At least the first chapter, anyway. And that is something I am... I like to say I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know. We'll wait till it comes out. Now, Resident Evil Revelations 1 was a very good game. That could have been better, for sure. Any game can be better. Certain sections of it I would have taken out in hindsight, and certain areas of it I would have expanded upon. But who knows? Let's see. I'm very looking forward to seeing Barry back, and not so interested in Moira, to be fair, if I'm being honest. But that's a little bit unfair because I haven't really seen anything of her. And then there's this creepy little girl with powers as well. I can take or leave that. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's going to go back to not necessarily run and gun sections, but more sections with, I guess, fewer but tougher enemies, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, back to this. Let's get sorted. We need our battery. Why can't... There we go. I was going to say, why can't I get in the damn box? We don't really need to look at the book yet. So we shall leave... Or do we? I can't remember now. No, we put the book there. We don't need the Modisc. I know there is a Modisc we're missing, but it doesn't matter. Helmet key we don't need anymore. We do need the crank. Wherever the crank is. There we go. The crankiest of cranks. Now, let's go outside. And hopefully all is going to be well. I kind of would have liked to have seen like the dogs and the hunters, just to see what they would have actually looked like. Not only that though, but this game apparently should have had extra enemies in it as well. Not 100% sure what they mean by extra enemies. Well, I do know what they mean. They mean there's going to be new enemies just for this version. But I'm not really sure what they would have added, but it would have been interesting. Maybe the chimeras could have had a bigger role instead of just being in the at the end. Because they were a really cool enemy, actually. Now, there was something quite similar to them in Resident Evil 5. I can't remember what they were called. Reapers, I think. Might be wrong, but I think they were called Reapers. They were those instant kill bugs, kind of towards the end of the game. In Resident Evil 5. No. We don't want to do that yet. We want to go down here first. Now, Resident Evil 5, I don't think was a terrible game. I've said this before. Resident Evil 5 is actually, if you want a run and gun kind of like action game, it was really, really good. Good sound, good weapons, amazing graphics. It just didn't have that horror element, which was unfortunate. Being a Resident Evil game and all. But the actual quality of the game was good. Now Resident Evil 5, 6 I should say, unfortunately it just wasn't very good at all, in my opinion. Now did we put the battery in? No. It's because I pushed the wrong button. That's why. There we go. No? The battery is pulled out. Yeah, we're trying to put the new one in, Chris. I know it's complicated. Alright. Huh. Why won't it let me put the battery in? This is problematic. Oh, there we go. We just have to spam the cross button like 150 times. There we go. Makes perfect sense. Can we go up here now? Yes, we can. Oh, yeah. I love the way it's just like a wooden door. There we go. Whatever works. We are breaking reality here a little bit, but it's totally fine. Also, yeah, Resident Evil 6, the Simmons boss just dragged on and on and on and on, and he kept getting really small, really big, really small, really big. Bullet sponge comes to mind, and that's one thing I don't like, is enemies that just take huge quantities of ammo. Just unrealistically large quantities of ammo. That just end up looking stupid. I mean, hell, Simmons was getting missiles, fucking Ada was circling him in a helicopter, blasting the shit out of him. It's just stupid. But each to their own. If someone out there liked Resident Evil 6, then fair enough. Now we can go back down here. Now, like I said, for me, this was the final part of the game. But I'm going to be interested to see if we can get a little bit further with Chris. Okay. Once more into the dark depths of the sewers of the Arklay Mansion. Right, I'm going to save state this here just because I actually cannot remember. Again, Logic is saying no, but I can't remember if the boulders are active. Like I said, I'm going to say they're not, but I can't remember. Now we know there's no hunters. Oh god, I remember this. Yeah. This is confusing because it just really everywhere looks the same. Jesus. Whoa. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Don't think we fiddle with this one in the original game. If I'm right, I'm not sure though. God damn that. Ugh. It's giving me a headache. Just looking at that scene. Okay, now, do we have a map? I have a feeling we don't. Can't look at any. Okay, we have files. That's interesting. Because we certainly haven't picked any up that I've noticed. But no, we don't have a map. Perhaps at the end we'll look at those files. So we've got to try and remember this place. And this place is horrible. Right. Okay. I think that That's the door we just went in, I think. I think it is. It is. Right, so this just loops right round. Which makes sense, I think. What's down here? Is that the door we just went into? Yeah, I think so. Confusion levels. Oh, man. Right, this is new. I think this is where we need to go. And this is where Matey Boy should be around the corner. I think, with... Yes, cool. Got there in the end. Enrico! I was trying to remember his name then. Wow. Don't come any closer, Chris. Wait, what happened? Double crosser. Don't. Oh yeah, of course, because he's supposed to be Hell Umbrella. Chris, who is it? Is someone there? Oh, the dialogue. Double crosser. Think, Chris. What could he be referring to? Hang on. Has his body disappeared? Oh shit. We kind of need a crank that he had. Don't we? No, we... Sure we need a crank. I cannot actually remember, but there's no... unless... Was it dropped up here, perhaps? I mean, if there's something on the floor... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, if there's something on the floor, damn if I can see it. Right. Hey, we have both cranks on us. I always think I've been recording this game for ages. It's actually only been 12 minutes. Okay, now... No, don't go down there, Chris. There you go, buddy. Through that big door. The door that's bigger than you. Now... Where are we now? Now we need to go through here. Yep. Getting there. Pathfinding isn't my biggest forte. We are actually in the right area though. Cool beans. Oh yeah, this item box should be here, I think. Well, we're going to take advantage of this being a save point. We're going to have a save. Right. Now, I think we're close enough to that to use it. And that's the one we want to use. Ah! There we go. Good enough. No boulder so far. But to be honest, I can't actually remember exactly where the boulder is. I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah, it's in this area, isn't it? But... is it there? No, it's not. Fair enough, I'm not going to argue. No, I'm not going to complain either, to be honest. But is the flamethrower there? Again, I'm going to say probably not. No, the flamethrower plaque thing is actually a door. Who would have thunked it? Who needs logic? Okay, now this is a door that should have Black Tiger in it, but again, I don't think Black Tiger's in this game. Its webs are, though. And we can't shoot the web. That's frustrating, actually. Now, is there a knife in here? Please don't say I have to go all the way back to get a knife. think we have to go all the way back to get a knife. In fact, didn't this happen with Jill? Bugger. Well, that's annoying, but that's okay. Almost looks like he's flipping the bird, actually. Not sure why I thought that. For a frame, I thought it looked like he did, and then when I went and had a closer look, it's like, no, actually, no, it doesn't look like he's doing that at all. It's fine. Delirium is setting in from playing this. There is a there is a item box, but I'm pretty sure it's through that bloody door. I'm almost certain that there's supposed to be one here. It's an old typewriter. You can save your progress with this. Yeah, why not? Why not? When in Rome. I really can't believe we've got to go all the way back to get a knife, though. God damn it. But that, I guess, to be fair, that's not that far back, I suppose. Now that we have these shortcuts open. In fact, actually, it's not that far back at all, really, when we think about it. Still, though, come on, game. Get with the program. But I suppose this should just be happy it works as well as it does. I mean, hell, there are some games that came out last year that I don't actually think work this well on day one. But that's a whole can of worms that I'm not going to go into right now. The old remembering when games came out and they worked. And I suppose that's the trouble when an industry gets so big. And all these people jump into it that don't actually care about the industry, they just want to make money. But again, it's a whole other story for another time. Maybe a stream, perhaps. Now, let's go get a damn knife. You know, the knife is actually so useless in these games. I do actually think what would have been a cool idea is if you could always carry your knife on you, because you would have thought that these guys would have probably had some kind of knife holster or something. And where is it? Where are you, knife? Crank, small key, green herb, combat knife, that's why. I was looking for survival knife. For some reason. Okay. Right. Hope you got your trainers on, your running shoes. Because we've got a long way to go. But like we just previously said, it's not actually that far to go. Culprit. Look, there! Kind of look like he is flipping me the bird. I think it's just my... Yeah. Yeah, there is a certain animation there. It does look like it. Now, if I could just get that to show. It brings me amusement. Damn it. It's not going to do it now. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. I've been playing this all day, damn it. It's actually been a lot more fun than I thought it would be, to be honest. I kind of didn't enjoy the Jill playthrough that much. I think maybe if it had been more complete. And like I said, actually, the worst thing about this game that I really remember is the music. There should have been an option to turn it off or turn it down. I've played this entire game in silence. I haven't had any of the sound on whatsoever. Just because I can't take it. It just does my head in. Right, okay. Now let's go back and skin us some spiders. Although the spiders aren't actually there, which is a bit of a shame. Would have been nice to see what they look like. It's a shame there's no like leaked images of them online. Maybe there is, to be honest. I haven't really looked. Might actually have to have a look at some point. Okay, now we got our damn knife. Should be able to get through. We're coming up to the 20-minute mark. I might end this video in a minute. But then, maybe not, because there isn't really, from what I can remember, a lot of this game left at all. Back in here. Let's get our toothpick out. There we are. We're actually on poor health, which I didn't realise. Don't think we're close. There we go. Oh, I was getting worried that that wasn't going to work then. All that for that. Good lord. Pretty sure we could have just pulled that off with our hands. Well, Chris could have. Chris punches boulders. Right. Yeah, I think actually down here is a save room. Or there's a save room here. Might actually be the one down here, thinking about it. Yeah. This is the room I was thinking about. This is why there's no item box up there, I think. There we go. There's our beloved item box. Now, we don't need any of that anymore. So that we'll have that. We'll have the Doom book. Do we have any health actually in here? Green herb would be quite nice. I actually have 2 green herbs in here. That's interesting. Let's chow that sucker down. It brings us up to fine. Good, good, good. So what have we got on us? We've got the knife, which we don't actually need, and the Doom book. So let's chuck the knife. And we should have our Doom book. Let's put down a save. There we go. Right, come on, Chris. Your destiny awaits, or will it? Or will you be stuck in this game forever? I got bad news for you, Chris. I have a feeling that you're going to be stuck in this game forever. Do we need... Was that flamethrower there? Could we actually pick that flamethrower up back there? Even though I tried and it just made us go through the door. Possibly. Let's try that again. At least it's not that far back. Okay, so... Where was the... Yeah, so there's the flamethrower. Or at least that's where it should be. But trouble is... okay. My bad. And it just looks exactly like the rocket launcher. I wonder, can we actually use the flamethrower? Again, I'm going to say no, but I would be pretty badass if we... Yeah, we can't even equip it. That's a shame. Kind of annoying that you have to stand exactly in the right place to use the bloody thing. But that's okay, that's okay. By no means the end of the world. Okay, Chris, let's try that again, shall we? Once more we're feeling, buddy. Right. Now, we've got to try and guesstimate this now. That wasn't actually too bad. Right, so... That is not the way we want to go, I don't think. We do still need the crank. Of course we do. Yeah. Now this way leading up, where does this go? Let's just have a look. Just to refresh our fragile little minds. Oh, actually this, yeah. That's interesting. That actually leads us to where we want to be, but we still need the second Doom book. Okay, game, okay. Now, how are we going to identify which is the right crank? I think the only reasonable way of doing it is to take both of them with us. It's not as if we need the space for anything else. Right. Now, we want the crank. And the crank. Unfortunately, they both look exactly the same. I wonder if we examine them, if it'll actually tell us. Check. Nothing important. Are you sure there's nothing important about that, Chris? Have another look. Nope, definitely nothing important. Nothing to see here. Fair enough, Chris. I guess you know best. We'll just take both of them then, shall we? I guess he doesn't know anything about tools. However, most people should be able to tell the difference between a square and a hexagon, I would have thought. Guess that's the wrong one. Yeah. So yeah, you do actually have to use specifically the right crank. And you can't even see the door into there. And no second oh god. Right. I remember. Where do we have to push that to? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. So let's give that a bit of a cranking. Whoa! That looks totally normal, game. Yep, totally normal. Let's give that another cranking and see if we can get rid of it. Yes, we can. Okay. So, it looks like... yeah, I think we can only push it one way anyway. Into that weird square patch of light there. No? Am I wrong? Ah. Oh. Okay, I guess we did it without trying. Okay, again, I'm not going to question it. If the game says it's good enough, then I guess it's good enough. Okay, so now we have what we need. Let's see if we can get into the lab. I'm betting we can't. Now, I have actually seen a workaround of how to actually get into the lab, but it involves like hacking the game, which is kind of beyond my skill levels. I mean, I've watched a tutorial on it. It doesn't look super complicated, but the emulator I use doesn't have the options to do it anyway. And the thing is, you still can't actually complete the game. The only thing you can see is a few screens from the lab. So if we could complete the game and get an ending or something, then I'd probably do it. But considering all we're going to see is an extra couple of screens, personally, I don't think it's worth it. I did try it with Jill. I couldn't get it to work. Okay, there we are. Right, now this is what I couldn't get to work with Jill. I couldn't get the medallions in the frickin' holes. I think I got one in. I think. It might actually be this one that I couldn't get in. So let's see, let's try it. I'm not going to... Oh god, we're back here again somehow. I'm not going to spend too long doing this. Just because, like I say, I have a feeling What the fuck? I have a feeling it's not going to work. Let's try it again. So the eagle medal is not going. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, let's have another. Let's give it a good chance. I can't even remember which way round it they go, to be honest. Okay, none of those are going in. I'm only guessing that they even go here just because of the kind of slight arch that there is. Ah, see, that one went in. Now, the wolf medal, I'm guessing, is the one that I couldn't do before. But, you know, let's give it a go and see what happens. See, to my logic, we're now standing right in front of it. Not going in. There we go. That one went in. So the medals are now in, which is actually further than I got with Jill, to be fair. So kudos to you, Chris. We're going into the lab. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to give it a save because I didn't get this far with Jill. Save. Perhaps it's only with Chris that you can get this far. Right, let's go down. Kind of looking forward to this. Now, what time are we on? Oh, we're on 32 minutes. Okay, right. So I'm going to save it there and I'm going to end the video. When we come back, I guess we're exploring the lab. Right, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I have. I'm feeling excited now. Thanks for watching.